Alright, let's get this thing started. Alright, so we've got Apex versus Training Bots on Paris.
Ready for battle.
Alright. We've got Ryan, Junkrat, Farah, Mercy, and Baptiste on defense. And an attack Torb. But we do know Kazel loves to be Torb.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, Ryan's just going straight in there with Zarya. Farah makes quick work of that turret. Ooh, Ryan goes for the pin at the dive. Nub goes in. Picks Moira. Looks like Training Bots are gonna fall back to regroup. Apex almost has every single ult online. He's doing really well holding her 5v6 right now.
Justice reigns from above.
Here comes the junk tire. Oh, but it gets shot down. Hello, Wop. Haven't missed too much yet. We just started Paris. Do you need an invite into the game? Alright, right now, Training Bots just took the point. Let's see if they cap it.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective
Perfect. Looks like you're in. Alright, Training Bots are going straight down the middle. Nub switched to that Winston. That Fair is just picking on Ryan. looks like we got a comment. Yes, unfortunately, they're playing a 5v6. Hopefully, they can get their 6-person within the next few maps. Training bot's pushing on the right. See if this works out better for them. Well, Fair might be hiding for an ult. Let's see. Mercy reses Nub instantly.
Justice reigns from
There it
above.
is. Ooh, but she gets... Yeah.
Them a hole. Fire in the hole. Bob, do something.
Bob's hiding in the corner. They better be careful he doesn't get him. It's a hard job with 4 versus 1 Mercy.
Огонь по готовности.
Ooh.
Routing navigation system.
Gets the res off. Hammond's doing a good job just holding this point, keeping the timer down for the team. Oh.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
I will say Apex did do a pretty good job holding the first point for a while there. I pers- yeah, I personally, Paris seems like a very hard map to get back to the first point if your team dies when you're holding as defense. It's just very long.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming within 30 seconds.
Horizon? Yeah, I mean, I kind of like Horizon, but it depends on who you play. Nope, jumps right in. Oh, Nub's bullying that Ash. Gets her. Diva does get demacked. Oh, this could be big. Oh. Oh. Nub dives in.
Cease your resistance.
Nub's back. Oh, this could be. Ah, that immortality field. Yeah, they're. Yeah, he's doing very good with his turret placements and hiding it right in that little doorway. They seem to fall back in there and make them have to come through there. That was crazy. It looked it looked like she got like stuck on the edge for a second when she booped herself back up and was able to get
30
back
seconds.
onto the map. Um, that is a good question. There you go. I just call it a boop. They've got to get to point.
Cease your resistance.
Oh, and this turn is just working on Mercy.
Team kill. Victory. Play of the game.
Hey Wob, I don't think people can hear you. Do you have your sharing on? Go to the party settings, I believe. Yeah,
Okay, I think that should have worked. Allow your voice to be shared. Always allow. Eat, eat. Can they hear me now? Question mark.
let me ask.
Oh, now Kaz is never gonna hear me calling the second best Torb. What am I gonna do? Is that second map?
Let me look up what second map is. Looks like it's Blizzard World.
Ooh, hybrid. I actually love Blizzard World. That is one of my favorite maps. Because, I mean, it also depends on who you play, but it's such a great sniper map. It is so beautiful. There's such good angles, especially, like, both on attack and defense. Especially for the control point aspect, there's that just house on the back. I hope to see it with Hanzo. Looks like they might be switching in Vil, or someone just left. Because
Yeah,
it's 5v5 at the moment.
yeah, they want Vil in.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, let me go grab my phone so I can see the comments. Is this being streamed? It's on YouTube, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, whose team is that? A training bot that just?
Who joined?
A7. I think that's a training bot.
Oh, I don't see it. Oh. Yeah, it's the guy that just left.
Okay. Spectate. Red.
Do we switch the sides?
I asked.
One sec.
Yeah, I asked Blast, and they said after the first two maps, because I think it's only. Looks like we possibly have Apex's number 6 coming.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Yeah, I was just informed Apex has one coming right now. So,
Sweet. Let's see, they have Colin who's a DPS player. What is D Fuel a healer or DPS? He's a looks like support. Yeah, so they have Last and Star on support. Tanks are D Fuel and Nub, and then they'll probably have a DPS coming in, right?
most likely, yeah, because I think we only saw one DPS on
Whoa.
Apex the last map.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter who comes in at this point as long as they can
Get a 6.
play. Yeah. So I guess they're probably not going to be very choosy of who's coming in. Bless you. Oh, it's another. Okay, I think I know what they're gonna do. I think Last is gonna go on DPS with Colin because Last is a good DPS player. Because I think Win, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think they're a support player, to my knowledge.
The new person that just joined?
Yeah.
I think
So I'm
maybe
assuming
Winweiss?
Winweiss. I think Last and Colin will be on DPS. Star and Win on support, and D and Nub on tank. I want to see Nub pull out Zarya, but I'm not sure if. I think D Fuel plays Ryan, but I want to see Nub on Zarya because that's kind of what he's known for. And being a bad widow, but you know,
Who is
and also
X-Man?
alcoholism.
Let me look at
I
the
know his name. I think he's a cheerleader? Question mark.
let me look at the roster. Oh no, X-Man is on training bots.
Oh,
So let
he left
me.
in the middle of last game, so.
Alright, they want X-Man swapped for Tyrese. Alright, both teams are ready. Let's get this started.
Yeet, yeet, as they say in France.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
I'm taking French right now, I wouldn't know. It's traditional French greeting and how you start
Initiating
Overwatch matches specifically. Just as they say in France, eat, eat. I want to see Kaz pull out Torbjorn on defense again. You know, I was so upset when they patched the out of map glitch on this map. It was
See, I saw that, but I didn't know they patched it, so I tried to do it, and I was like, well, this is a lie.
you're a Sin main and you didn't do it. You're literally the way you get out. You and Sombra and I think Doomfist at one point were literally the way you get out of the map. All you need is a Sombra, Symmetra, and a Reinhardt. Or just Sombra Symmetra, depending on who's on what team.
Alright.
attackers incoming.
I don't understand why they patch glitches like that. Like, it's not game breaking. You can't do it in game.
There we go. This sounds like the 6 hasn't chosen yet.
Oh, there it is, the Widow. Kaza and Genji? I'm excited. I am excited. I am so excited for this. It's like, oh, I was gonna say yellow. What's the color? So it's purple and yellow for me right now. Who's yellow
So
is red?
Defend
Red
your
is attacking.
turret.
yeah, so mine is yellow for training bots and blue for Apex.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's pretty much the same except mine's like a purpley color. Looks like they will. Widow will be. Oh, but he does get picked
Oh,
by Defeel. Early pick. Early pick on the defense. Let's see if it breaks the attack or if they can pull back.
looks like the tanks are still holding high ground, keeping them back on point.
And I was wrong. Last went on Ryan, nub on the Zarya, which I wanted to see. But Defuel did go DPS. Looks like Defuel will be able to spam. See, on this map, it's really good to get view of the doors of those corridors as Junkrat, so you can just spam directly in them. You can get all the way. And they will be trying to come all the way around through the back, but it looks like Nub knows what the whole team knows what they're doing, and they are able to. Okay. Widow getting picked again.
Yeah, that Genji was bullying her.
Yeah, yep, she has to switch to Pharah. She wasn't getting much ult charge, wasn't getting basically any value. And this is a kind of difficult comp to play Widow into. All you really have is, oh, Pharah with the 2 picks. Blade coming out gets one. Keza does pick last.
Winston takes
X-Man
care of
picking
that.
the... Yeah. Oh, Picks coming out from the side of training bots.
Yeah, looks like Apex is just gonna regroup.
Objective lost. Stop the
Ooh, Winston went right in there.
Yep. Winston did not have his team's support in that dive fully. Looks like, I mean, I like seeing this much burst, but without follow-up, it looks like they're just kind of feeding the support ults. Support ults are coming online really fast. Moira has her ult, and where Lucio is.
Lucio looks like 41 now.
Yeah, he was just at 22. He's getting it fast.
Although,
Yep.
yeah,
Fast. Blade comes out. Oh, lots of ults coming out from both sides. Farah and Genji ult coming out.
but no one is pushing payload.
Grav and Coalescence from the side of Apex. That's huge. Oh, holy crap. Kaza gets a double kill. X-Men picking Star.
Gets the Diva mech.
Looks like picks will be coming in favor of Apex. Trinidad's will retreat. Cart slowly getting pushed back. Defuel manages to push Kaza. That's either a late stagger or an early pick. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna wait for Kaz. Kind of just in the poke phase at this moment. Kaz already back.
This Winston's alone over here.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
he is
but
kind of getting. Ooh. Both.
Almost got out of there.
He was just in the middle of their team. Oh, Diva Bomb getting blocked by a rock. Coalescence coming out from Star.
Now gets Diva out.
Both teams are coming up on about 4 ults right now. Oh, Star managed to pick Kaz. So they Farah going, looks like she's going for a sneaky barrage.
I see her. Let's see what she does.
Behind, she's gonna have to go in here. The good thing about, I hope they don't see her. Wow, that was close.
She's trying to sneak
Winston
around.
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Looks like she's already, been damaged too much to ult that. That would have been. Grab comes out. With no success. Last ults that. Yeah, and it looks like Apex is going to manage to hold this. Nub getting 2 kills. 3 kills. Look at that, Zarya. See, this is what I wanted to see.
Zarya's pushing. Oh.
Yep, it's Nub. He's probably drunk already. He was drunk when I talked to him at like 10 a.m. this morning. He has full charge though. He's really good at keeping charge. He's getting shield. Yep. Ryan goes down on the side of training bots. Is already playing really aggressive. They do let the res off though.
I was hoping that Pharah was going to get her ult off.
Blade comes out from Kaz. Oh, but does get picked by Star. Star gets 2. And Lucio gets picked from training bots.
Oh.
Grub comes out. Manages to get the Reinhardt. Looks like all ults are just coming out trying to save this point. And they will. Apex will manage to stop it there. Switching on to stall comps. Doesn't manage to get back to the point in time. that.
Initiating match.
You ever notice that the payload stays right where it was until the 30
Until
seconds
this,
goes
yeah,
up?
until it starts. It's just chilling. I wish it showed it like slowly getting pushed back during that 20 seconds. Like it just showed how it gets back. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if they're ever going to explain the little. Well, they probably have already explained the crown, but I want to see them like how they did with with Numbani, how they it was transporting the Doomfist when it first became a map, and then it was like when Doomfist actually came like was about to come out, the little glass thing is broken.
Uh,
I want to see them do that to this and just have it transport something else as a hero hint.
I mean, I've heard people talk about how the endpoint is like Diablo almost. Um,
I
so
do
it
not
kind of
play enough Blizzard games, but
well,
I
in Diablo there's a crown of the I think it's Leoric, the Skeleton King guy. It's like the first ish boss you fight in Diablo 3. So it looks like his crown to me.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
have you tried Diablo Mobile,
I
my guy?
have
You
not.
like that? That's probably for the best. Looks like, it looks like Jack will be trying to go for another sniper on the defense. Um,
Two
yeah,
people
and
going straight to point.
Kaz does go on Torb, and they immediately have to rotate. They can't. Had to draw it down. It's kind of poke damage at this point. The pick's coming in. Colin going on Sombra. Nub manages to pick Sands.
You need to
Is it,
deal with
do you,
that turret.
picks coming in this in favor of the side of training bots, and Jack picks two. Kaza getting one at the turret.
This is my will.
Sombra's sneaking around again.
Allow me to repair the damage. Огонь по готовности!
Goes for the grab. Oh, but the hammer counters the grab. Not letting them kill people.
This will heal.
These Zaryas are just going after each other.
I just realized I was muted. I was talking, but I was muted.
I
So
was like, Wob is very quiet for too long.
for however long I was silent, I was muted, talking about how Nub has to be the best Zarya. So that's probably why he's just going for the other Zaryas, because he has to be the best. Dragons comes out. Doesn't look like it will get anyone. Oh, charge coming out. Sneaky Rhine. Jack manages to pick the Rhine. Picks coming out from the side of training bots again. Looks like they will be able to hold this.
There goes Moira.
Time running out from Apex. Look at that turret. Look at that turret. It's on top of the boat. How disrespectful. Just chilling. Looks like Sombra is hiding for an EMP, waiting for the group up.
Oh, but she got bubbled. I don't
It
think
doesn't look
anyone
like anyone
noticed.
really noticed. Yep. They're all kind of spread out a little right now. He might. Lucia's really close to Boop. It would be really good for him to wait until Beat comes out. And then once Beat actually does come out.
There we go.
Oh, Lucia gets picked. Getting 3 picks.
A little
Battling
Moira fight.
Moiras. Huge ults coming out from the side of Apex. That's huge picks. They managed to just... Oh, will they get the stagger on the Hanzo? Nub's just
There it
chasing him. Of course he's going
is.
to. Yeah. There's nothing you can really do. When Nub's chasing you and he's semi-high energy, you're dead. Like, that's the end of the story.
But I was hoping to see that EMP and Soldier work together.
I'm a little sad that Nub has a Defiant skin on. Because, you know, it's... Oh, but he is Canadian, so, I mean, I guess he has an excuse.
Looks like we have a Pharah now instead of Sombra.
Farah is going to be good against the Torbjorn because he doesn't... She can stay out of the turret's range, and the Torbjorn doesn't really have enough. He has way too much drop-off and projectile time to be able to be effective against her with his primary fire. Payload getting dangerously close to where it needs to be. Beat comes out, saving the Zarya. Wait, did he even get the Zarya?
Oh, Dragon blocking that
Yep.
entrance.
Double dragon. Double kill with the dragons. Nub picking Jack the Reaper. Just harassing the Rhine.
That
Pharah
turret
harassing
needs to get
everyone.
taken down too.
Kaz
There we
gets a
go.
2k, but looks like, yep. Apex will win that with a very close team fight at the end. But Apex will win Blizzard World.
That puts us at
1-1 so far?
1-1. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, there's my boy. He had to ruin it with the skin, though. So sad. So disappointing. You know, legend has it that Nub learned from me, and he uses a Guitar Hero controller because his aim is so good. But that's just urban legend. I don't know if it's true. Thinking about switching to the either the drum set or the microphone from Rock Party. I don't know, or Rock Band. I don't know. My guitar is getting kind of rusty.
Alright, so third map. We have Oasis.
Wonderwall? I'm sad you didn't laugh at that joke. That's kind of disappointing to me.
What joke?
You said Oasis, and I was like, Wonderwall? Question
Yeah,
mark?
that's just over my head.
Oh, okay. That's I'm younger than everyone, and I understand that it's a song, Wonderwall by Oasis. You'd know the song if you heard it. Everyone knows that song.
See, I think I know the song. Okay, hold on. I gotta change the team name.
Or we could just leave it as it is, and they could be fighting for the enemy team side, and they could just see who can lose harder.
No. Okay, hold on. I'm having some technical difficulties here.
Are you dyslexic like Neroxys?
No, I am, for some reason, forgetting how to change a team name. My Discord is also being not fun. Well,
What?
do you remember how to change the team names?
Yeah, you click on them.
It won't let me click on them. Hold on.
I don't. You go to the like team and then you just go one up, and it should let you change it.
It's totally not letting me.
Here, make me host. Not host, but like yeah, make me owner. Let's see if I can do it. A lobby owner. I will have all the power. Oh, what? Why can't?
Is it working for you?
No.
I can't seem to change the names. I might have to just switch them back. Oh,
I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is control, so it doesn't really matter which one's which. They both. How do I make owner? There you go. You can have that back. Finally, that last straggler changed to the training bot. I was a little worried. Do you think they only accept people if they have the training bot icon?
hold on. I'm giving it Catastrophe the owner because for some reason it won't let us change the team names.
Maybe it'll let her since she made it. I'm kind of disappointed to not see. I actually know. Of course, he's going on to SCG too. TNT is one of our
Yeah.
real life friends, and he just got signed to training bots. I'm kind of disappointed he's not playing, but
So it let Catastrophe. It just wouldn't let us.
yeah,
Fun.
it's probably a glitch that they haven't thought of yet
Yeah, because
about
she
how
was the
after you
original
give
owner.
someone, yeah, about how after you give someone lead, they can't change it, but only the original owner can.
I think she's gonna deal with the transfers and stuff. Alright, looks like everyone's spectating the proper people. Tyrese is in for Young. Just waiting for Apex to confirm, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, both teams are ready.
Yeet. I'm gonna say that at the beginning of every game. I'm gonna change my Discord nickname to Yeet. What do you think I say the most? Like, do I have any common mannerisms or like phrases that I say? Is it just Yeet? Am I known for Yeet?
I would say probably is your
Damn.
most used.
Dang. Yeet. Yeet is such a fun word. Like, you can emphasize it so many ways that it'll, like, you can use it in any way. Well, unless to mean no. It doesn't mean no. It means yes, but it also means like yeehaw or let's go, dudes. It's such a meaningful word. Or it just means yeah, let's go. Like yeet. I'm ready. Just depending on the way you just inflict it. And
Inflict
I
the
could just
word
go
eat.
I could just go on and on about the usages of yeet, but that would probably take a longer time than we have. More time than we have. Sorry about that poor grammar. Looks like on the side of Apex we're going out with Soldier Tracer Dive with a Brig question mark, but it's all good.
Oh
Um,
my god.
we're going more for kind of brawly comp
Okay.
from from training bots, and Dive kind of does beat bunker and brawl comps.
Looks like Apex will take it. My colors got all mixed up for some reason on this map.
Training bots are still yellow for me.
Um, Training spots are shown as
Oh
yellow
no,
on the
no,
top.
they're not.
Yeah, it's all
No,
weird,
they're
right?
not.
Or is it just me?
Okay, yellow isn't in the top right anymore for me. The teams kept their colors. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Yeah, training bots are still yellow, but they're on a different side. Holy crap, what a pulse bomb. That was huge, but
Well,
he does manage to
yeah.
get the
Oh, we got a Diva Bomb.
res. Yeah, it looks like training bots will get a lot of picks.
I apologize now if I mix up the teams, as my colors are really off. Okay. Looks like Apex being very aggressive on the defense.
Almost everything except for Bob coming out from the side of training bots, while Apex is only coming. Yep. Oh, use both of their support ults, only coming out on the soldier. Baptiste does pop his ult and his lamp, so don't have that anymore. Oh, if you didn't know, I call Immortality Field lamp because it's easy. It's one syllable. Ooh, Shatter comes on. Guess it was. Doesn't manage to actually. Oh, they do get a pick, but the res comes out from Star. Training bot's getting some picks. Wait a second. What? I don't understand. Wait a second. Now I know what you're talking about. The
Now you
colors in the top
see?
right.
And
The
they don't
colors
match
in
the
the
kill
top right
feed.
don't match the kill feed. What is happening?
Or the
I was
side.
like, wait, training bots are managing to hold this, and I'm like, wait a second. Colin isn't on the training bots.
Yeah, oh, and the percentages are mixed too. Like, it's some weird glitch with custom colors that happens, I think, on control points.
That's confusing. Yeah, it's saying yellow. Oh my gosh. It's saying yellow in the top right has one, but yellow is on the left for me. I think
Y-
each team just kept their colors.
yeah, I'm just
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
try and look at the player names. At least I know what names
Yeah.
are on what team.
Yeah, I did not. I was so confident. I was like, yeah, training bots are doing great. But yeah, oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, it looks like they do have a leader on the
Uh,
side of Apex. No,
is
training bots.
would that be a pause, or is it only a 1 minute into the match? I believe.
I think the teams have to call for a pause because they only get a certain amount, don't they?
I would have to reread the rules because it's a new rule.
Oh, it's only, yeah, it's only at the beginning because this is a new map. I don't think it applies. It's a new, or this is a new round. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a new game, it's a new round.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I don't think it applies. Do you have pause configured? Question mark.
I do not.
Ooh. Yeah, so there's not much we could do about it. The only way you could pause it if it was 1 minute in was like taking us out to the lobby, but we can't really do that because I already have 1 point.
Uh, I forgot about the whole new pause rule and wasn't fully prepared.
I actually have the worst memory. Like my memory has gotten so much worse in the last few weeks. It's just terrible.
Once again, Apex is very aggressive with their defense.
Yeah, Apex getting picked like by a lot. Training bots still have 4 people up. Apex getting 3 picks. They're getting like 3 of them picked. Does look like they are gonna get back before they can really get any more picks though, so. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, huge shatter cancel.
by the mercy.
Yep.
Headshot to
Star
Ryan.
just locked him. Vidal does res the Rhine. Dragons come out, gets win. More picks coming out from the side of training bots.
Brigade's back.
Brig is back, but they could stagger her really hard here, but
And
they'd
looks
have to
like
pick everyone else.
Jack the Reaper is back and a different color.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm not gonna like that if it stays like that. I wonder what's gonna happen in the kill feed if he gets any kills. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Res comes out from Vil onto Sand. Both teams are kind of holding this. Mines come out from X-Men.
Nova's trying to keep them off the point.
Dragons coming out from Kaz. RDS 20. Both teams getting a lot of picks here. Oh!
Training bots
Yep,
might
training
take
bots
it.
are. Training bots getting a lot of picks. Are they going to try to stall that? Yep, okay. It was probably the best decision. If they just make one team group up, they're going to have a better chance than continuously holding it and just feeding ults over and over again.
True.
And they did hold it 299, so that's...
They only really need one team fight win.
Yeah, looks like Hamster is kind of out of... Well, there's no...
Oh, now the other team
another
disconnected.
lever. Probably wanted to even it out. They're like, let's even it out. Let's be fair.
Helden sterben nicht. Helden sterben nicht.
So no
Mercies.
connectivity in Overwatch has been really glitchy lately. Like, I've been getting removed from games randomly.
Well, there was also that connective issue with some people not being able to get in for a while. Both support ults going out at the same time again. Oh, and looks like Apex has their 6th back. Now matching multicolor. Dara does get the res off.
A lot of picks coming out from training bots. Oh, now Colin is back and he's yellow. That's kind of annoying. That's really messing with me. I don't like that at all. Training bots getting this into the 90s range. Let's see if they can force, see if Apex can force one more group up.
They're gonna have to get on
Big
point.
slam.
Soldier makes it.
Yeah, McCree did make it to the point too, but wasn't really much of a... McCree's not much of a solo hero. He doesn't have much defensive abilities or stall abilities, so... But he does get the res. Let's see if this is... Oh, High Noon doesn't get anything.
Unfortunately, he gets booped.
Soldier falling dangerously low. Gets healed. Ooh. Lucio falling low on the side of Apex. Almost has beat, but will he? Nope. Yeah, looks like Training Bots will
Uh,
take that.
looks like, yeah, they stepped off the point.
C9. Are we calling it Shanghai now, or are we still calling it a C9? I think it's like always going to be a C9.
I feel like people still call it C9.
We'll call it a Shang 9.
Did you ever notice the flower in the center of this point?
Let's see. Flower in the center. Oh yeah, the little lotus. Yeah, I love that. And if you like, it even like rounds the dome at the top because it's another, like, there's another little like sun in the middle thing.
Yeah.
So it like rounds it. So if you're a spectator and you hold back, you just automatically go to look at the flower. And you spin in circles. Oh,
Oh.
huge boop from X-Men onto Defuel. He has been doing some pretty good harassment and good job staying alive on that hamster. Getting ult relatively fast. He's already at 60%. And Sand already at 70, 85% to shatter. Ult's coming out really fast. Oh, holy crap. And Baptiste already has his ult. I know he charges it really fast, but still, that's insanely speedy. Looks like Training Bots will take the first cap. Right? That's Training Bots?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't know if the
So,
percentages were still.
I kind of figured out, ignore the colors on the top and see
Just
how
check what
blue's on the
side they are.
left.
Yeah.
Just go with the color that's on the same side as the team. That matches their color on their aura.
Reinhardt on the side of Training Bots gets hacked. Ult coming out from Baptiste. Oh, a lot of ults coming out. Oh, Doomfist gets 2k with his ult. Yeah, that was a huge graviton.
Being able to hold them in
And,
place for that Doomfist.
yeah, Apex will take the point back.
It looks like they're going to
Let's
go
see.
back to their aggressive holding far out.
Colin actually playing the Doomfist. Doomfist not being as inviolable, but still a little harder to play.
Yeah, it's either bad Doomfist or a good Doomfist.
That was a huge, I don't know if you saw that, the hamster actually booped the Rhine and his shatter got blocked by the little post. And it only got the hamster, so that's pretty huge boop from X-Man.
He's been doing pretty good on these boops with
Yeah,
Hamster.
X-Men has been doing pretty good. Last does manage to pick him though. Not Last. Yeah, Last. Why is... Ooh, they switched. Nub is playing Reinhardt and Last is playing Zarya now. Let's see.
Oh,
Picks
here it
coming
comes.
out. Yeah, picks coming out from the side of Training Bots, but Star manages to get the res onto Nub. X-Men picking Colin, Vil managing to res Jack. X-Men getting Nub Killer. Charge comes on, doesn't get anyone.
And it looks like Training
Training
Bots
Bots
will take it.
retake the point. Just a little bit of poke damage at this point, trying to... Big slam from Hamster, just getting ult.
Get into position.
Sombra kind of sneaking around in the back. Huge EMP. Gets 5. That was a ginormous EMP. Manages to kill, both the Genji and the Vil. X-Men picking Nub when picking Tyrese.
X-Men's trying to hold this point.
Last managing to get Sand. It's kind of back and forth at this point, but Apex will take it back. X-Men kind of just going for some poke damage, getting his ult, trying to get mines before the final team fight.
He's almost got it.
Dangerously close. Yeah, dangerously close to 100.
Almost got 6 ult.
Last pick Sand. Coalescence coming out from Tyrese.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh.
everyone's ulting at this point. X-Men manages to pick Nub. Vil managing to res the Reinhardt. Blade coming out from Kaz doesn't manage to get anything. Gets the Immortality Fields. Colin managing to pick Veil. X-Men picking Star.
It's going back and forth right now.
Yeah, Colin getting Kaz. Oh, diving directly into the pit and doesn't manage to get out. Looks like Doomfist will be out of the fight for a little bit. That could be crucial, but right now it seems like there's more Apex. Yep, Apex will take that. It is 2-3 in favor of Apex.
2-1.
That's what I said.
Surrender to my will.
That is pretty good amount of damage for Winston and a lot of healing from Luna. A lot of damage being done throughout the whole game. I will be right back. You can, yeah, do whatever. You can start the next game. Yeah, I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Okay. Looks like the next map would be Junkertown. Alright, both teams are ready. Let's do this.
Welcome to Junkertown. Initiating match.
I've returned.
Just in time, we just started.
Looks like the colors have kind of fixed themselves.
Yeah, it tends to only be control points that I've noticed the color issue with, or like deathmatch.
Good thing they don't have a deathmatch mode.
Yeah, there was a deathmatch game I was in before, and I thought we were losing, and all of a sudden we won.
Kind of want to see. Do you know what's happening with the All Stars? Are we gonna have All Stars again?
Um, for last season for the league,
I have no idea for any season for this season or last season.
last season I know I asked and I was told no, so it's probably gonna we might have one after this season.
Easy claps.
Um,
Oh, Colin pulling out Widow. I almost sneezed, but I muted my mic really quickly.
I was really
That would have been
hoping
terrible to hear.
I would love to see someone play a sim on this map, but I know it won't happen.
I'm digging the Widow. This is really good for long range heroes. It's basically just a lot of people like to hate on Junkertown, but besides the lack of color, like I'm not a big fan of the art in the map, but I really do like the setup.
I like Junkertown. It's a
And
it's a
Colin
nice map.
shooting at a wall strategically.
Oh, Ryan picks Ryan.
It's like Apex will be getting good picks. Nub actually getting to play DPS. She doesn't usually get to do, so he's probably happy. Last picking A7. Do you feel getting Vil, but Young managing to pick the Widow? Yep, I don't know. A lot of people don't know this, but Lucio is actually a Widow counter, you know? He's, with his speed and mobility and his weird body type, he's insanely hard for Widows to hit.
Oh, got X-Men
Looks
sneaking
like
up behind.
they will be pulling out a counter Widow, but the Widow on Apex has already switched. Colin switched to Genji. Managing to pick Nub. That is a huge Pharah counter. Plus he has a Widow pocket. A lot of people don't know, like, people don't, especially on console, people don't think about it, but Widow Mercy is really good. It's one of the, Widow McCree, Widow Ashe, and Widow Mercy are really good comps. A lot of them. I think most of those are actually probably better than Pharah Mercy, but Pharah Mercy is just taken advantage of because people can't aim.
That is
It's
true.
like, picks will be coming out in fact, there's the word I'm looking for. I'm dyslexic though, so I can't find it. In favor of Apex, and they will take first point. Jack the Reaper actually winning the Widow battle against Nub. And Nub is probably salty and giving excuses to his team about that right now. He's like, oh, he saw me first. And let's see, Nub. Jack actually does have sights right now, so it wouldn't be good time for Nub to pick. Yep, or to peek. Let's see. Spectating this Widow 1v1.
Oh, Genji's going in there with Blade and gets 3. Mercy goes out for Lucio.
Yeah, support, picking support. Started managing to pick X-Men.
That Brig is doing real good at stopping X-Man with his Hammond stuff, like just stunning him so he can't get away and everything.
Looks like Apex will get second point. Is he gonna see the Widow? Oh, he does not see the Widow. End up getting
Oh,
picked by Widow again, but getting the revive. Widow gets 2 from training bots.
Hammer gets 3.
Yeah, yeah, Nub getting dived by most people on the training bots, so that's very unfortunate. Looks like they do have 3 ults on the side of training bots, and only two. Oh, no. They just used grabs, so they're only gonna have one.
Oh, that Lucio's beat just saved Kaza right there from being pinned.
Nub actually switched to Reaper. His aim was actually a little shaky, and he's usually a pretty good Widow, so I'm wondering if he just changed his sensitivity or something. Coming out from
Oh,
Colin. Immediate stun. Huge. Immediate stun from the Brig. That's unfortunate, but Colin does manage to pick the Brigade.
will the res be there? Unfortunately, no.
Widow manages to pick Mercy.
X-Man is back.
To res X-Men. Widow picking Nub. Body shot Bandit here, getting all the picks. Huge picks coming out from the Widow and X-Men.
They're just bullying last right now.
Kaz does get that pick.
Oh, looks like Nub went Reaper.
Yeah, and Colin switched to Widow. Looks like Alicio is pretty offensive. And just pick Star. That's late stagger. Or
Oh,
yeah, I'm not sure, but I think he teleported.
do we know who not Oranges is?
I think he's in the league. I've heard of him before. He's not on my friends list, but yeah, huge shatter. Widow managing to pick the Mercy. Yep, Colin managing to pick the enemy Widow. He might finally have... Oh, that was a weird grapple. That was quite strange. He kind of like hooked the bottom of a platform, and then it like... Oh. Widow's main focus most of games is actually picking the enemy Widow, because that's the thing that can just take her out of the fight really quickly, because she's really vulnerable. Oh, looks like Mercy will battle DPS the Widow and win in the duel. She had some really good movement. Colin just being uncontested on the platform.
And just taking every shot they can.
Apex is huge shatter coming out. Neb gets the pick onto the Lucio, and oh, the boop actually killed the Winston there.
Oh, we have a main now trying to hold this as much as they can.
Mercy battling the Widow. Let's see if Widow can get the pick on the Mercy. Yeah, Widow not getting a lot of value in this end team fight. Going uncontested, but it's kind of hard when they're all moving around that little point. Kind of hard to hit because they're not exactly moving predictably.
Yeah, there's just a lot of chaos going on for a Widow.
Yeah, just to pick the Winston.
Alright, let me go to lobby because it looks like... Okay, perfect. Oranges is spectating only Apex because he is on Apex's team.
This is good. This is good. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but the cart on Junkertown, the license plate says shrapnel.
Yeah, I think... Oh, well, yeah. I see that now.
And there's just TNT lining the entire bottom of it.
Yeah, I think I saw the short.
Yeah, the animated short.
Yeah.
Trying to infiltrate the Junkertown Queen and explode everything. I wasn't a big fan of the short. It like kind of felt fan-made to me. And at the point when that came out, I was a Junkrat name, which I don't like to bring up. Oh, we have a Weaver on the side. Okay, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, I did read the rule, and it is the first minute of the map.
Of the
So,
map. So, could have been a pause. But we didn't pause it.
well, the other
Wait,
one,
does it mean by map, like, was it meaning Oasis or like
or
each round?
let me recheck because I think it was match. Sorry, or maybe losing my mind. I will have to clarify with that for sure. At the beginning of the map, so I'm guessing it's
So the
if you're on
first round
second.
of Oasis, yeah, they would have
Yeah,
specified a round. They would have specified a round if it was just the first portion, so that we didn't need to pause that.
yeah. So
They
that is
did bring up the
unfortunate.
Bastion. We still have that lever from
Let's
training bots.
hope they can get back soon.
They're getting some good picks here, though.
Yeah, they're going triple heals, which will be good to keep that Bastion and Risk alive so that they can pirate ship through.
Oh, it looks like Colin is gonna try to. Oh, but he does get spot. Yeah, he was
And
gonna try to spawn camp that Baptiste, but Kaza just saw him, discorded him, and hit him with the barrage, leaving him low.
we do have A7 back.
This is good. This is good. Already pushing it halfway. Bastion managing to pick the Junkrat. But last picks, Jack. Even picks, even picks. Looks like both Mercies have used res. Last picking A7. Shatter coming down from Nub. Transcendence coming out from Kaz. Lot of ults coming out. I think each team used about 2 ults there.
Oh, and now we have a disconnect
Oh,
on the other
another
team.
lever. Whenever someone leaves on training bots, Colin's just like, hold my beer. I got you guys. Huge pull. Did she pull him off the map?
I did not get to see it.
Did she? I saw the kill. I think she pulled him off. Like, that'd be the only way to kill him, because it doesn't actually do damage. So that's huge pick from the X-Men. I don't even know how he got that close to the edge. But it is unfortunate. That still feels bad, man. Tyre going over the house. Getting the grav. It's a nice Tyre, just went directly over the building.
Unfortunately, Bastion
Are these
wasn't able to get
houses?
anything with that ult.
I think they're
They
houses.
might be houses.
They look like houses. This is probably what Australia looks like. Isn't Kaz Australian? We can ask Kaz.
X-Men better be careful. He's getting close to walking off the edge there. Oh, Junkrat boops himself. Oh, never mind.
Yikes.
It looked to me like he tried to throw a bomb to boop X-Man, but then Fair came in and booped him.
Diva does accidentally commit suicide, which is unfortunate. Last picking Kaz. Kind of Zenyatta main duel there.
Kind of an interesting angle for the Baptiste ult.
It is pointed directly at the point now.
Oh, and we have Colin back.
Let's see. They didn't manage to push it that far since he left.
But they might be able to get it.
Training bots are getting a lot of picks.
Soldiers falling back. They're probably going to regroup.
They don't have enough time. They don't have enough time. They actually pushed it farther when Colin was there than when he wasn't. Fun fact. Colin equals bad luck? Question mark. No, I love Colin. Colin getting the pick onto Young.
Hammer gets 2.
Yeah, the door kind of disconnected 2 of the players. That was a little unfortunate. The doors split up training bots. They didn't have everyone there. Sorry for the stroke I just had. A lot of poke damage. A lot of team coordination. D.Va goes into the top. Web comes out.
Do have a couple ults coming out. Let's see what happens.
They do kind of have to either push in front of that Baptiste ult or just play around it where they can't see it, like on the sides of it. Soldier ult getting Pharah, very unfortunate. Colin managed to pick Ryan and Zenyatta. No picking Vil.
It's interesting that they still are running the 3 support even though they have their 6. I wonder if they're treating Baptiste more as a DPS. Hansa's hiding right there. No one's going after him. Just able to take free shots.
Grab comes on the line. Looks like
We're gonna
15
need
seconds left. They need a reset right now. They have... Doesn't look like they're gonna have enough time for a full reset.
no. Kaza's gonna have to touch this.
Let's see. Yep, so it managed to touch. So did Kaz. Oh, barrage, huge barrage, but looks like about even picks. Yep, even picks. 3v3 right now.
There we go.
Oh no,
We just need to get this Zarya.
Yeah, it's just Kaz popping off right now. Tracer will try to contest as long as they can, so their team can try to get a group up. Doesn't look like they really take advantage of it. At this point, they just need that Tracer to stall long enough for them to get a full team there.
Big hammer gets 4.
Big shatter. Doesn't manage to have much follow-up. X-Men already having shatter. Let's see if he can put it to use. Gets Colin.
Nub's running low.
Oh, yeah, Nub getting really low. Yeah. Jack getting 2. Young picking the Baptiste.
All they gotta do is get these guys off the point.
Last picking Kaz.
Oh, we got a res.
Let's see. It's 4v3 right now. Huge EMP. They will manage to pick last. Mercy is gonna be easy pick.
Nub goes down.
And yep. Training bots will take the second point. They only have 1 minute and 30 to push it to third point though, so it's gonna be a lot of overtime for them.
I mean, each point so far has been overtime for them.
Yep. But then again, the Apex only had 39 seconds, so
if we can get a really good bar ult.
Mines, yep. Baptiste ult. The mines actually killed the Baptiste field.
That's interesting.
Young picking Nub. Mines getting last. Unfortunate.
Oh, but they do have all 6 ults on the side of Apex. Well, almost.
Yeah.
Now Tracer just used hers.
Tracer just used hers. Didn't seem to get much use. Shatter coming out. Doesn't look like it got anyone.
No.
A lot of ults coming out from Apex. McCree's gonna have to use his soon. So is Zarya. If they're gonna want to hold this.
There's Zarya.
Huge EMP. Gets everyone but McCree. But it looks like Apex is going to hold this.
Yep.
So that's 3-1 in favor of Apex. Am I correct? Or did training bots was
That was our fourth map. I believe that's 3-1.
3-1 in favor of Apex?
Yep. Because Training Bots got Paris, but then Apex got the other map. Uh,
Oasis and Blizzard
Blizzard
World?
World. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Now we choose the MVPs, right?
To my knowledge, yep, 3-1 Apex. To my knowledge, we do pick the MVP. I have I have a, on the side of Apex, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of torn between four people. But on the side of training bots, there is someone that kind of stood out to me, at least more than anyone else.
See, I'm having the same issue on Training Bots.
Yeah.
I am feeling X-Men
X-Men, yep,
because
that's same thing,
yeah,
X-Men. But
he did that.
he was doing great as most people, or as anyone who was playing, he was doing great at Rhine, doing great at Winston, he was doing great as Hamster, he was doing really good. But
Yeah,
on Apex, it's kind of between four for me. It's Colin is up there. I think Stara did good. She was getting both offensive picks and a lot of healing done.
Star was doing
Uh,
good taking down people as support characters as well.
yeah, she was getting picks and defending. She defend, she attack, she yell get back.
Uh, and
I
hmm,
think Nub did really good. Last did really. Oh, it's really tough on the side of
it
Apex.
is really tough. I was thinking almost between Nub and Starham.
Colin? Oh, I was thinking Nub and Colin.
Yeah, I just like the you know Star did, as I said, very good at being able to get picks and keeping people away as some of the supports. Uh, I did like Nub. Nub did very good at
Nub was
just
getting some pretty big grabs. Well, just on like primary targets too. He got a lot of grabs on the Reinhardts. But Colin was getting a lot of picks, even though he did pop out for two maps. He was popping off his Hanzo. He was doing pretty good. He managed
that
to,
is true.
yeah, he was getting a lot of picks. So that is difficult. I'm gonna leave it up to you. For me, it's between those three. I'm kind of falling in favor of Nub because that's who we agreed on.
That's
You
kind of
said Star and Nub. I said Colin Nub. So
yeah. Let's give it to Nub for that one.
yeah. So X-Man for on the side of training bots and Nub Killer on the side of Apex.
Yep.
I think it is your job to announce that though.
All right, I'll do that, and I will stop this broadcast.